Hi gang, Melissa here, and I am getting ready to go to dinner tonight with a friend of mine that I have not seen in months and months and months, and very excited. But while I was getting ready, I thought I would film the green pigment eye look. If you're new, first of all, thanks for being here. And if you're new, then you may not know what I'm talking about, but I did a green pigment eye look like months ago, and people have been asking to see it, so I thought I would do that tonight and wear that. No, I'm not wearing my hair like this, and I'm not gonna wear this Chicago t-shirt. I'm just getting ready, okay? This is about this, and it's not a tutorial. It's just the very misguided way I go about getting there. That's all. That's all. So, and then of course, I thought I would chit-chat a little bit while I was getting ready. So all I've done so far is foundation and concealer and whatnot, but the only thing I put on my eyes is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I love this stuff. I have mine in Candlelight because my eye area is pretty dark in general, and I find this super brightening, super duper brightening. So there's an attempt at a swatch. I don't know how it's coming across because the lighting in the bathroom, but I have all the lights on in the bathroom, so I don't know. But yeah, thought I'd chit chat and get ready. So I am going to start with, on my lid, and actually Kristen Game gave this to me. It's called Sage and Wisdom. It's just two different green eyeshadows. I don't know which one is Sage and which one is Wisdom, but at the same time I really don't think it matters. I'm just going to go in with the lighter color shade on this. I don't know if it's limited edition. I'm sorry. I don't know, mostly because I don't know much about MAC products in general. I'm rather a newbie when it comes to MAC, and but I'm learning and I'm getting there. I guess I don't like that they do this, oh, this is limited edition and you have to have this and you have to have that, and I feel like every 5 seconds they're coming out with a limited edition collection line, and then it's the whole frenzy about, oh god, I gotta get out there and buy it, and maybe you don't have to say it like that, but so you might have to get out there and buy it. But then that gets ridiculously expensive because you're constantly going out and buying all of these collections that they release every week. I've mentioned this in videos before, and this may be the first time you're watching. So if it's not the first time you're watching, it's a repeat. And if it is the first time you're watching, then I know I'm not a makeup artist, and it's not really about my technique. It's just about how I get there, because I just do what I have to do to get where I need to go. And that is it. For the highlight, I'm going to use the Lorac Little Black Book, Little Black Palette maybe. This is what it looks like inside. And I'm using this color right here for the highlight. It's not the first time you're going to see me put highlight on, but I kind of like to do it early in and then go back in there. Yeah, that's what I like to do. So, fall. Since we're doing this and chit-chatting, fall finally is here in Tennessee, or where I'm from in Tennessee, in Nashville. It has been, I think we had a couple 80-degree days here in the last little bit, and I about had a meltdown. I about had a bird, a little canary bird maybe, but I about had a bird because I can't deal with the heat. Like getting ready to make this video or deciding what I was going to wear, I was like, okay, I want to wear long sleeves because it's cool outside, but then I'm getting ready in the bathroom and I'm kind of hot, so it was the battle of, do I want to sweat in front of them or do I want to just keep putting my arms up? So the arms, yeah, it's better than me sweating everywhere, because then everything was going to come off. What was I going to do? I don't know. But finally, some 40, 50, and 60 degree weather. In the crease, the Midnight Brown from Burberry, and that's what's going on in the crease. And I'm gonna tap it off after I dig it in there. And this little stamping method, I didn't come up with this on my own. Kristen Game did this video on stamping the color in there, because I am not I'm not a makeup artist. I know I already said it, but I'm not. So I like the little stampy stamp, smaller brush, and it gives you a little bit of precision there. That way it's not all messy all over the place. So that's how I do that. I put it there, and then I'm going to put it on the other side before I blend. I like having a little bit of control over what's going on there, because I'm kind of a control freak. So while I was contemplating this eye look, I was also thinking about, okay, what am I going to do with my lips? Because if I'm doing a big old bold eye look. Obviously, I can't do crazy lips. So I did come up with the simplest combination of lipness that I have done in a long time. Normally, I pile on like 7 or 8 products. I have this still from years and years ago because before prescriptives was gone and they were really big and whatnot, they, well, they were big. But anyway, so before that, Max Factor was pretty big in the States. And Max Factor had this color called Nude Chair. And it was very similar to this. And it is all I wore for, let's just say years, okay? We'll just put years on it. I don't have an exact date. All I'm doing is obviously rubbing that in. I hate saying blending. I hate saying it on YouTube. I hate it. But I'm blending. And I don't go out very much because too much darkness around here. I just don't like the look out. I would rather in and then up, you know, up and then in. And then, you know, if I smudge too much off, I would rather go back and reapply just a smidge instead of trying to worry about getting rid of a bunch. So, but I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna put the pigment on. Anyway, so Nude Chair, that's where I was. Nude Chair came out and it was amazing and I loved it and it was the end all be all. And that is all I wore. And the whole reason, again, if you're new, then you don't know this. If you've been around for a while, and thank you too if you have, then you know that the whole reason I started this channel was because I was in the ridiculous makeup brush. I'm using the MAC, it's a 242. It's like the only MAC brush I own, and I am pretty brush ignorant. But it's a 242, and I'm going to spray it with the Fix Plus. And then I'm going to blot it off because, like everything else I do, it's excessive and it was too wet. I'm just going to, this MAC Pigment in olive green. Oh, wait. Golden olive. I made a color up. It's olive green. It's actually golden olive. So, and I'll put all the stuff that I use below. But yeah, no, I started this because before I started YouTube, I could have put all of my makeup in an itty bitty teeny tiny bag because I wore one color on my lid, a mascara, and I wore one lip liner and a lip gloss and some blush. I mean, whatever. But it was rare that I wore any eyeliner. Oh, eyeliner was like, I'm doing something special tonight. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on because I'm going somewhere. But I'm just patting this in. And again, I you know, I start off slow and then build. Because I'm afraid of it. I'm a little scared of it. It frightens me a bit. And then I spill some on here. Which, by the way, I just found out that e.l.f. Eyes Lips Face makes a little guard that you can put there while you're putting your eyeshadow on, and it'll catch the fallout. And they may not be the first company to do that, but that's the first time that I saw anything like that was the other day. So I may be picking one of those up because I think it's pretty neat. So I'm just stamping it on there, making sure it looks relatively even. Good enough. I'm alright with it. Not to say I won't go back and fix more. But right now I'm going to go back in with the Midnight Brown from Burberry. Just a little bit. Tap it off. And do that. So where we're going to dinner tonight, because I know you want to know, we're going to go to P.F. Chang's. And if you have never eaten there, it's a Chinese restaurant, but it's not like nasty, greasy, filthy 5-minute Chinese. It's like super yummy, super, I'm not going to even say healthful, that's dumb. But it is it's non-greasy and it's more, well, they claim it to be more authentic Chinese. But it's really, really good. And I haven't been there in a long time. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to go back in and smudge that out. Yeah, I go inside. I may go up and in, but I ain't going out. Not going out. And I like the majority of the looks that I do, for lack of a better word. They're very blended, very faded. They're not, it's hard. Although I have transitioned and I'm learning new things, it's really hard for me to do like a very stark, crazy bold look. Not crazy, but just whatever. Whatever you want to call it. It's hard for me to do a more out there look, but I'm learning. This is out there for me. This is absolutely way out there for me compared to like a year ago. And I'm going back in there with the highlight again because it needs more highlight. Alright. And then for inner corner, I would like it even just a little bit lighter than it is with that highlight. So for the inner corner, I'm going to use from Maybelline. It's called Champagne Fizz. And it's just one of the expert wear colors. Champagne Fizz. I'll just go in the inner corner. Taking that in there, tapping it off. And obviously, I don't know. I feel like that's highlighting a wrinkle. Is that highlighting a wrinkle? I don't know. It'll be fine. I did find what I believe to be a blonde eyebrow hair. A couple of them actually. And I think if some of you saw them, you might go, that's obviously gray, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's blonde. And if you disagree with that, just keep that to yourself. Okay, keep that to yourself. What I've been using for a liner, either by itself or if I go over a liquid liner to put a powder over it, is from this Maybelline Quad. It's called Natural Smokes 02Q. And there's that right there. I bought this a while ago and I haven't really loved much of anything else in it except for, except for the liner. And that I really have enjoyed very much. So I'm just gonna spray this little itty bitty. Where did this come from? I don't know. I don't know where this brush came from, but I like it very much. It's very precise. The majority of the tools that I use, I really prefer the precision. I really do. So I'm just getting it in there, and just gonna go up by the line right there. In line. I'm gonna make an attempt to line. And then I'm gonna do liquid on the top, and then I'll go over the liquid on the top. And that'll be it. And I don't go all the way in because I have what is considered to be close set eyes. If that was a new thing to me. If you may know this already, and if you do, good for you. That is great. I'm behind a little bit, but I guess if the length of your eye right there, if you can't fit it in between your two eyes, then it's considered close set. And I guess normal is if you can fit the length of your eye in between the two, and then you know there's wide set and whatnot. But I never knew that before YouTube, and I looked and it bothered me. So I either go half or just a little in, but I don't go all the way on the bottom. I don't go all the way in because I don't want them to appear even closer set than they are. And then of course with the liner you can wing it out a little bit and try and give you a more elongated eye. Is that even the right thing to say? It might not even be the right thing to say. I don't know. But okay, so I have that on. I will also, I'm gonna grab a different brush and then, excuse me, I'm gonna grab a different brush and I'm gonna go in with the green, not the pigment. I'm gonna skip the pigment on the bottom because I don't want the fallout and then all the messiness. But I'm gonna go back in with that. Alright, so just a little readjustment. I'm gonna go back in with the MAC Duo there, the Sage and Wisdom in the light color. And I'm gonna bring it under there, just a little bit. Just to bring a little bit of that green down below. To make it look a little more complete. Well, it really sounds like you know what I'm talking about. It sounds like it. And I don't normally do eyeliner or color down below. I say again because I have very dark circles and I generally hate drawing attention to that area. But I think it'll be okay for tonight. I'm going in low lighting and it's my girlfriend. It's not like it's my husband or whatever that I want to impress. But of course I want to look nice for her too. It's fine. Alright, this right here is pretty much, as far as shadow goes, done. This is all I'm going to do. This is what I did before. If you want to, and I guess I will real quick just for the sake of doing it, I'll go back in there with the green pigment and you can just because, you know, it's been smudged out. You can just liven it up a little bit more, and that's okay. You pack it on a little bit more, and right there in the middle. That's a different brush, I know, but it was what was handy. And tap off the excess. But yeah, just to make it pop just a smidge more. But that's all I did. But as far as the rest of the shadow goes, I'm done. I'm going to do brown eyeliner. I already did that powder on the bottom. I'm going to do the Jordana Fabu liner, and I'm going to do that. And then I will take the brush with the powder, that powder, and put it over that. And either fake lashes or not, I'm not sure yet. But, alright, I'm going to go do the eyeliner real quick, and then I will show you the completed look. Alright, thanks guys. So before I show you the completed look real quick, I did want to mention, I've mentioned it before, but this Eye Bright liner from Pixie, you can get it at Target, get it online. It's a nude liner for your inner rim versus the white. For us older gals, or anyone really, I definitely prefer this versus the white. I feel like it's a lot more natural, and yet it's still very eye brightening. But definitely wanted to mention that. And if you can get to the point where you can do it without having to tug on your eye, that is a bonus, because it freaks me out to tug on that part of my eye. It does. I'm weird. Alright, so this is my completed look for the night. Hair and all, just some loose waviness, not really curly curl. And if you wanted to make it a little bit more dramatic, if I was going out with my husband or something different, I probably would have put false lashes on just to make it a little bit more dramatic. But I just left it with a couple coats of mascara for this, and put some Mary Lou Luminizer on for highlight. And I did add another lip product because I cannot just wear 2 lip products. I really feel naked. This Fig Jam from Revlon. It's one of the lip butters that are new for the fall, I guess. I don't know, whatever. And yeah, so hope you liked it. If you didn't, then you may want to question your judgment. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But thanks so much for watching and getting ready with me and chit-chatting with me. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.